how to journal, how to start journaling, how to best journal for your self-improvement journey, to have that self-improvement. And honestly, in my opinion, the best way to journal, because this is the way that I journal every day. This is the way that I journal to have better mental health, to have peace of mind, and have that clarity in my goals and in my thoughts, and just better understand myself. So today we're going to talk about how to do that, how to journal for self-improvement. So I'm just going to be going over like my routine and how I journal. So first, we're going to talk about gratitude journal. I think gratitude journaling is just such an important thing because you're starting your day off, or you're putting out good energy into the world. So throughout our days and throughout our life, we take in so much negative thoughts and negative energy, and we hold this energy inside of us. But actually being able to put out and release that gratefulness and that good energy into the world, that, oh, I'm actually grateful for the beautiful green in the trees today, and how the breeze blows through the wind and I can hear the leaves rustling, and it just gives me this sense of coolness and kind of peace. But putting out that good energy is so important because it puts you in such a good headspace. Whether it's in the morning to start your day, giving off that good energy, it puts you in a good headspace to start your day, so you're not negative when you wake up and you're not in a bad mood, but you're just happy because you're grateful. You're grateful for something, whatever it is that you've wrote down in your gratitude journal. So the way that I do it is I literally say, I'm grateful for blank, whatever it is. I'm grateful for my water bottle. I'm grateful for my water bottle because it holds water and it allows me to keep a place to drink water throughout the day, so I don't have to keep drinking it from a faucet or drinking it from the tap. And when's the last time you actually paid attention and said that you were grateful for something as little as a water bottle? Because things so small and so mundane, we're so used to it in our day-to-day life. Like this chair right here, I'm so used to sitting down in this chair, and but it's so comfortable. Without this chair, I would be sitting on the ground. I wouldn't even be able to reach my desk. Like all these small and mundane things in the world that we overlook, it's so good to just bring attention to it. Because when's the last time you said you were grateful for a water bottle? We always realize whenever we don't have something how inconvenient it is, that, oh, I didn't bring my headphones to work today, or, oh, I forgot my headphones for the gym. I forgot my water bottle, so I have to keep going back to the water fountain here and there. And it's so bad and so inconvenient when we don't have these things. So when's the last time you actually took time to say that you were grateful for them and put out that good energy and put yourself in that good headspace? Because doing this is honestly so important, and this is the first step to how I journal for self-improvement. I just say one thing I'm grateful for, a couple things I'm grateful for, and just what I'm feeling that day to put myself in a good mood. And that's how I first start off my journaling. I just have a gratitude journal and I write down what I'm grateful for and why. And I do have a couple journals. I have 3 actually right here that I use every day for a different couple of reasons. This is my gratitude journal. This is my brained up journal. We'll get to this. And this is my scripture study and work journal. And that's kind of overkill, kind of overload. You don't really need all these journals, but I just use them for different reasons, for kind of like productivity and to keep myself neat, I guess you could say. But yeah, I start off with gratitude journaling every day. If you flip through this journal, you literally see I'm grateful for this and that. Every single day of the month of August, I wrote down something I'm grateful for. And that's what each individual journal entry is, just something that I'm grateful for. And that's how I start my day. Just puts me in that good headspace. So the next way you could journal for self-improvement, and the next thing that I do, is right under what I put I'm grateful for, and right under my gratitude journaling, I write down my intentions. And you might not know what that is, the intentions and goals that I have set for myself in the day. So that's simply literally just what I want to do throughout that day. What are my intentions to get done? What do I have planned out? So I'm going to flip to a random page right here. My intentions for the day are plan content, post a short form content video, and scripture study. So literally just like a to-do list. Like, you know how you write down on little sticky notes next to your desk or whatever you do. Maybe you do it in your notes in your phone. You write down a to-do list. That's what I do underneath my gratitude journal, because it's so nice to actually write it out. Because when you write it out, you remember it 10 times better. You know what you're going to want to do. And writing out those intentions are it's kind of fun just to like, it gives you like hits of dopamine to like write it down, do it, and then go back and cross it out. It allows you like mentally track that when you cross it out and be like, okay, that's done, go on to this. And it's just like a little to-do list. So I like to write down what I'm grateful for. I like to write down my intentions and my goals, like what I have set throughout the day. So whether that's plan content, whether that's post a video or record a YouTube video like I'm doing right now, That's what I'll do. I write it down right there, and I'll go back and cross it out when it's done. And it just gives my life direction. It gives my life that little neat, like, put together little vibe. You know what I mean? So that's what I do. So this is what I do at the end of my journal sessions. I have this dope, like, vintage little journal I got from Amazon. It was like 20, 25 bucks. It's pretty dope, honestly. But it's like old-timey, like, and I just write down literally a brain dump. And if you don't know what that is, it's literally just me writing down everything that's on my mind, everything that's on my head throughout that day or throughout the week. I write down in this brain dump journal, and I just absolutely brain dump something that's bothering me, something that I want to work on, something that I want to get better at. And doing that actively day by day will help you so much with, like, direction. It will help you so much with guidance for the future. And just writing down a brain dump and helping you understand yourself more it's so nice. So I'm going to give you all a little analogy. I've used this a couple times on social media, and it's the glass analogy. So we have this empty glass cup right here, and this glass cup is our brain. This glass cup is our head, and the water that I pour into this glass is going to be these thoughts, and all these thoughts that go throughout our brain from the day-to-day basis, right? So you have this glass, and our brain is being filled up with these thoughts, and it's being filled up with water more and more. And as it gets to the top, it starts to overspill. And the water that you pour in starts to overfill, and it spills out the sides. And that's our brain being filled in with these thoughts and being overwhelmed. And that's why we feel that anxiety, that stress. Sometimes when we feel overwhelmed throughout the day, it's because we're taking in so much thoughts and so much energy, whether that's negative or good. And this glass is just getting overflowed. But the way that you can spill out this water before it overflows and you feel stressed and overwhelmed is to be able to actually journal. It's to be able to write down what you're feeling and what upsets you. Like, what do you think you can do to achieve that goal you have set out? And writing that down, simply writing down just what's on your mind and brain dumping that, it's you pouring out that glass of water so you don't have to feel stressed and overwhelmed. And that's exactly what journaling has done for me. Through my gratitude, through my setting my intentions, and just brain dumping what's on my mind for that day, journaling has helped me do that so much. It's giving me a sense of, like, direction in my life and guidance and productivity, just neat, put together life, it feels like. And that's what journaling does for me. So if you want to journal for self-improvement, I definitely recommend this. I recommend the way that I do it because it's super helpful. It's worked for me. It might not work for you, but I've done it over the years, and I've done it over the days and weeks, and it's helped me out so much. So once again, I am grateful. I'm grateful for one thing throughout the entire day, and I gratitude journal. That's the first thing that I do. I actually gratitude journal in cursive too. Like, I do this just because it's cool. Like, I do this just because I like the way it looks. And yeah, it takes a little bit more time, but, like, right here, I'm grateful for my job. Even though it's not exactly what I want to be doing, I'm happy that I can provide for myself in some type of way. So yeah, and then right under that, I set my intentions throughout the day, like a little to-do list, what I want to get done, and then I just brain dump. I pour out that glass so I'm not overwhelmed and I'm not having all these crazy thoughts and just overwhelming and stressing out my mind with this anxiety feeling. So I brain dump. And that's exactly how I journal for self-improvement, and how I think you should too, because if you want to, it'll definitely help you out. I feel like it will, and it'll give you that peace of mind, give you that clarity, that, like, kind of like a meditation, deep breath. So you're not always overwhelmed and stressed, and you can just pour out that glass on your own without it doing it itself and being overwhelmed. So try this out. If you want to get into journaling, I definitely recommend this way. And let me know how it is if you do it. I love y'all so much, and I'm out. Peace. Give me a kiss.